Welcome guys to maybe the most important earnings these days. We are talking about Amazon earnings, and welcome from maybe the hottest Middle East city, the New York of the Middle East, Dubai. Thank you very much for tuning in, and obviously I want to know the obligatory questions. Where are you going? Where are you watching from? Yeah, number one. Second, what is your favorite stock? This is the question of the day. What is the favorite stock? Let me know in the comments, and also let me know how are you watching today's live stream. I put my best jersey today because we need the bull today. Today is Amazon earnings, one of the biggest winners of the current situation, and therefore I bought, and maybe you have seen, the recent vlog. It's a brand new vlog style, guys. If you didn't have seen it so far, go after the live stream. It's brand new. I thought, after 1 year of YouTube, I have to get changed. I have to be a little bit, more entertaining, because there's so many people out there that are not familiar with stocks and don't want to have this heavy 10 minutes straight information vlogs, and therefore I thought I spiced it a little bit up, so don't miss that. But let's talk about Amazon. That's why you switched in. Let me know if the audio and sound is okay, because I saw in the aftermath that the sound and the audio is not on the same line. However, I'm just ordered a brand new studio equipment for this live vlogs to live streams, not live vlogs. Guys, it was so many long days, guys. So many earnings, so many stocks to research, so much information, so much CNBC. I think after all of this I need a break, and all of that to give you the very best content. So make sure to thumb up this video, but also to subscribe if you are brand new here. Let us have a look where our audience is from today. So we have YouTube is our member, so he is from Seattle, and we have Texas, we have London. If you're not a member yet, maybe consider below my live streams as well, below all my videos is a join button. Click on that. Have a look. There are 3 different tiers with 3 different values. I think very high value for a small supporting of this channel. If you made some money, or if you are about to make some money, maybe to consider. But let's have a look who is here. We have California here. We have Portugal. We have Canada. There's someone from Tesla here, apparently. We have North Carolina. We have Germany here. We have California, Dubai. We have Starlink. Yeah, Starlink, sure. We have Mars as well. Disneyland was here yesterday. We had Antwerp, Dallas, and Netherlands, Atlanta. And what else? We have Amazon earnings, obviously. We have London, and we have Montreal, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So all around the world, we are international today. Let's have a look what I prepared here for graphics today. Before the market closes in 1 minute, I want to go through a little bit of data right now. So basically you can see here this is the last quarterly earnings. So here you see the surprises that Amazon did. Last quarter was a huge surprise, guys, okay? It was 62% above what was expected, then two misses before that, and then huge surprise or huge surprises in the most of these quarters, leaning into those earnings. And also, if you're that's me again. Don't forget to watch this vlog. Here it's a great company. Look at this revenue, guys. This is a huge hockey stick. They make 280 billion revenue in 2019. This is unbelievable, you know, unprecedented growth. Moreover, these are the numbers that are expected. $73.42 billion are expected in the first quarter. So this will be super interesting what they will really do today. I think they will be somewhere between 80 billion dollars, you know, because I think the most biggest quarter was last time, and as you saw the vlog, I did a small research or a little bit of extensive, but I summarized it for the vlog, and I did this for you guys to show you that actually the overall trend seems to be high for Amazon. Many people are looking to buy something at Amazon. If there is something going on, let me know in the comments. Amazon stock is going after hours minus 4.5%. So I don't know if this is already the numbers, but definitely 4% during the day. Let me just switch to my monitor here so you can have it already as well. Okay, but this cannot be the numbers, guys. You know, this is just, I think, the people just putting in their trades. I don't think those are the numbers. No, this is just, I will just increase that for you guys. So I hope everybody can see that. So 4.27% today, you know, I'm in with Amazon stocks. I have also some call options, but very small, because this earnings season, or anyway, the whole season is definitely so unpredictable. The market is totally unpredictable. So I'm just going into that, you know, half equipped, but let's see. Okay, so it seems we don't have numbers as of this moment. Let's go to Amazon Investor Relation. This is usually, you know, the site on every single company where you can see the numbers. Okay, this is just an information that the earnings conference call will happening at 2:30 p.m. Pacific daytime. So nothing as of this moment, as I can see, guys. If you have something, just let me know into the comments immediately. The stock is down, but Amazon earnings are out. Here are those numbers. Okay, what we have. Do we have some numbers, guys? I don't see here any numbers. There are some already guys commenting. I don't see any numbers here. Guys, if you have a link to the numbers, that would be fantastic, you know. Press releases. Okay, there's someone. Okay, sorry for that. So quarterly results, let's have a look. Here we go. So earnings release, finally. Sorry for this. So we had, let's see, Seattle operating cash flow increased 16% to 40 billion almost. Free cash flow increased. Let us see. Net sales increased 26%, guys, to 75.5 billion in the first quarter compared to 59. So definitely much more than the current, but it's not like a huge number, guys. Let us see how the stock react right now. The stock don't like it, minus 5.7%. So operating income decrease and for compared with the opening operating income of 4.4 billion. Net income decreased to 2.5 billion in the first quarter of 501 diluted share. So let's have a look. From online shopping to AWS to Prime Video to and Fire TV, the current crisis is demonstrating the adaptability and durability of Amazon business as never before. Obviously before, but it's also the hardest time we've ever faced. Obviously, we are inspired by the essential workers seeing doing the job. Okay, let's providing for our customers. If you are a share owner in Amazon, you might want to take a seat because we are not thinking small. Well, this is great, you know. Under normal circumstances in this coming Q2, we would expect to make some 4 billion or more operating profit. But these aren't normal circumstances. Instead, we expect to spend entirely of that 4 billion and perhaps a bit more on related expenses, getting products to customers and keeping employees safe. Okay, so this is a very important thing. You know, Amazon always in the past put all their profit into reinvesting the company, you know. So this is something that actually, you know, they did apparently as well, and therefore, you know, lots and lots goes into this company, and reinvesting this is great because it's one of the best quarters they ever did for Q1. So this is first of all a very positive note. Let's have a see. Let's see. So keeping employees safe. This includes investment in personal protective equipment, enhancing cleaning of our facilities, less efficient process paths that better allow for effective social distancing, higher wages for hourly teams, and hundreds of millions to develop our own testing capabilities. There is a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, and the best investment we can make is in the safety and well-being. Yeah, obviously, you know, this is very important because they need to really reinvest those money to keep everyone safe, because if the government decide to close this down, then obviously we have a problem, right? Let us see. So this is something they do for the employees. Obviously, we have thermal cameras, we have thermometers, we do jobs. Okay, we did 175,000 hiring. This is unbelievable. We increase the pay. That's fantastic. What we are doing for customers, we are prioritizing stocking and delivery of essential items that ensure the fastest delivery of household staples, medical supplies. Okay. We acting aggressively to help protect customers from bad actors, have removed over 1 million offers from our stores. Yeah, because, you know, some people are just selling masks for unbelievable numbers, so obviously this is not good for the platform overall. We are working hard to increase order capacity for Prime Now, Amazon Fresh, Whole Food Market, and so on. We expanded the Whole Food Market grocery pickup from roughly 80 stores to more than 150. That's more than almost double. Let's have a look into the next page. We implemented additional safety measures within our Whole Food store, providing plexi. Okay, this is more about the overall security to support third-party sellers in Amazon stores, many of whom are small and medium-sized businesses. We paused Amazon lending loan repayments from 26. That's fantastic. So Amazon, you know, let's put the capitalism here for a moment to the side. We all want that the stock goes up and everything is great, right, for our investments. But I think also as bigger a company is, as more responsibility you have in the world, and therefore to read this, how you see how much of this letter they dedicate to safety of consumers, of clients, of suppliers, of small businesses, small stores. This is absolutely insane. This is beautiful. Just to see that. So just a side comment, I think that's really beautiful, and I love to hear these sentences as well. But let's have a look. So Amazon is supporting small businesses by partnering with American Express, and it stands for Small Initiative, providing free use of business tools that help with virtual communication. This is also fantastic. We have Amazon Team, Amazon Work Docs, Amazon Workspaces. Okay, let us see what is it's supporting the White House. That's fantastic. It's supporting LA, New York City, volunteers, World Health Organization. Fantastic. I'm just trying to skip just this things that we always got from the overall main media. I think this is quite clear. They have launched a couple of virtual classrooms for 500,000 students, guys. That's fantastic. We have, or that's equivalent to 13,000 physical classrooms that currently people cannot, or students cannot go to. That's unbelievable, guys. What this company is doing is very appreciated. Okay, so what we have here, using our network of Amazon Flex drivers, we are partnering with food banks across the US to donate. Well, this is fantastic, guys. This is such amazing that we have donated 12,200 laptops to students. We provided 10 billion in funding. So really fantastic. This is applaud for that, really, guys. Without hands down, this is I like that very much by Amazon. That's really appreciated. But let's get back to business, guys. So business highlights: shopping entertainment. Amazon ranked number 1 in the 2019 American Customer Satisfaction Index Internet Retail category, and has been ranked in the top 10 for the past 11 years. Obviously, because this is just absolutely number 1 customer-orientated company. All right. So Prime Video launched Prime Video Cinema in the US, the UK, and Germany. Prime Video Cinema is a premium movie rental offering, allows customers to stream intimate. Oh, that's great. So you have to understand that nobody's going to cinemas now, and I thought, when will it be finally possible to watch this overall new movies out there? I saw this with Disney, but seems that Amazon is also working on that, so that's fantastic. Let's have a look. Customers in the US, the UK, Germany can now rent or buy hundreds of thousands of videos titles. That's fantastic. So Prime Video is doing great. They had a partnership agreement with the NFL, which is currently not obviously not working right now. We have they launched the Amazon Go grocery in Seattle. So I think our member Q YouTube is from Seattle, so he should know that. Maybe he can elaborate a little bit into the comments how good or bad it is. We should see here also that they launched in Netherlands. We have people from Netherlands as well. So let me know, guys, if you are experienced and what was your experience with Amazon so far. Amazon announced that more than 15,000 small and medium-sized businesses selling in Amazon stores in the US surpassed $1 million in sales 2019. Additional third-party sellers sold more than 700 million items that ship with Prime free one-day delivery or faster. What is faster than one-day delivery? Hourly delivery? 1 hour delivery? That is insane, guys. I switched. In Dubai we have a couple of providers online, and Amazon didn't under promised. They delivered always the next day. This was unbelievable in those timings. This really, really great what they invest into this customer experience. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's go to devices and Alexa. So Alexa is available on more devices, including TV, mobile, and speaks with you when you are not awake. You remember it was just obviously a joke, but you remember maybe those headlines that Alexa made that just laughed during your sleep, very, very creepy. Additionally, BMW customers in the US, Mini customers in the US, France, Italy, can now access Alexa on their models, selected models. Okay. Fire TV, okay. Here is something that is really interesting for us, okay? I'm just taking a sip of water and so Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services announced the opening of the Amazon Web Services Europe, Milan, and Amazon Web Service Africa, Cape Town regions. Amazon Web Services now spans 76 available zones within geographic regions, with announced plans for 9 more available. So it's just expanding more and more. So AWS announced the general availability of Amazon Detective, a security service that makes it easy for customers to conduct faster and more efficient investigations into security issues across their AWS workloads. This is very important, I think. Amazon Detective automatically collects log data from customers' resources and uses machine learning, statistical analysis, graph theory to build interactive visualizations that help customers analyze, investigate, and quickly identify the root cause of potential security issues in suspicious activities. Okay, so this is very technical here, guys. I'm sorry for that. This is also quite technical. I want to see some numbers here, guys. Amazon AppFlow, a fully managed service that provides an easy, secure way for customers to create automated bidirectional data flows between. Slack, Salesforce. AWS announced the general availability of Amazon Augmented Artificial Intelligence, Amazon A2I, a fully managed service that makes it easy to add human review to machine learning predictions to enhance model and applications accuracy. So that's also interesting. And they supported the first ever removed draft for the NFL. Community and sustainability. So this is a little bit about the current situation again. Financial guidance. Let's see. Okay, so this will be important. Okay, so second quarter guidance. Next sales are expected to be between $75 and $81 billion, or grow between 18 and 28%. Okay, guys, this sentence, I'm very sorry that we had to take so long, but this is maybe the most important sentence. So they think that the next quarter will be even the same big quarter and even bigger than it is now. Now, $75 billion is almost the revenue that they did for Christmas. So this is unbelievable, guys. This is really unbelievable. Okay, so this guidance anticipates an unfavorable impact of approximately 70 basis points from foreign exchange rates. Loss is expected to be in between 1.5 billion to 1.5 billion, compared with 3.1 billion in the second quarter of 2019. And this guidance assumes approximately so they assume some cost 4 billion for the current situation. This guidance assumes, among other things, that no additional business acquisitions, investments, restructuring, and legal settlements are concluded. And then obviously we will have soon the conference call from Amazon. Okay, so let's have a look. Here we go. So cash, we had So let me just make this a little bit bigger here. Let's see where the stock is. The stock is a little bit better after hours, but still the people didn't like that it was maybe too less revenue and maybe a little bit too less income. Let's see what CNBC is saying. So this is, I think this is the headline, you know. Amazon expect to spend entirely $4 billion in Q2 operating profit on the health situation related expenses. So earnings per share 5.01 and revenue 75.45 billion, and Amazon Web Service revenue was 10.22 billion. You know, that's and obviously, you know, more and more organization relied on the cloud services of Amazon. This was very important. Let's have a look back into the financials. Okay, so we have 33 billion in cash. That's pretty impressive, guys. This is more than some companies are worth, you know. Okay, investing activities, that's not that much interesting, though they spend like 6 or almost 7 billion in property and equipment. This is interesting. This is usually in warehouse space. You know, you can see like how much they spent to expand this business. This is insane, guys. Those numbers are absolutely insane. So end of period cash, they have about $27.5 billion. That's insane. That's about like more than 3.5 times as much as Tesla, guys, just to give you some relation here. Okay, so let's have a look what else we have here. So net sales was $41 billion, and then $33 billion in services such as AWS services or ad services, right? So this is 75 in total. Then they had the cost of sales was 44 plus fulfillment. This is delivery, technology and content, you know, marketing, general and administrative. So that's I really like this. You know, they don't spend too much on human resources, and you know, even though they increase the general, you know, cost for employees, it's just $1.5 billion for employees and this kind of overall situations. So $4 billion in income, net income $2.5 billion. So 2.5. Then they have these different other costs. Then this is broken up into different areas and products. So this is quite interesting as well. So we see here the number of AWS. It's 10 billion. And this is huge, guys. Look how fast this business is growing. It was 2019 for the same quarter, just 7.7, and now it's already 10.2. It's one of the fastest growing products. You know, this is already $10 billion compared to the 44 or what it was for the e-commerce. So slowly but surely AWS maybe will be even the bigger business for Amazon. You know, this is very important. So here we have some numbers. So we grow 29% the year over year sales in North America. In here we grow 18% internationally, 33% we grow in AWS services. This is though a little bit less than they grow last quarter. Then also internationally they grow much, but the double the amount that they growth in percentage wise last quarter. This is very interesting. This shows you guys that Amazon gets more and more stronger internationally here to grow almost 20%. This is fantastic. 61% it's still made in North America, so they need to grow internationally as well, but that's fantastic. Let's see. Then they have totaled $27 billion in cash. Unbelievable, guys. This numbers is so unbelievable. Stockholders' equity $65 billion. Yeah, and then we coming into more detailed finances. They try to pay. I'm just looking into some big highlights here, big changes. So the repayment of principal of other finance leases was quite big. Otherwise, I don't see anything that any screwed. But those are small numbers anyway, So let's see if I find something interesting to share more. No, I think that's it, guys. Okay, so let's summarize. Amazon, big winner of all of this, obviously, but the revenue came a little bit short of what people was expecting. Or actually, let's sorry, I was maybe a little bit, that's me again. I was a little bit too fast. Okay, so we expected, the overall expectation was 73.42 billion, okay? We had 75 billion. So revenue was more than expected, but the earnings per share was lower than the expected number. However, I think the guidance that they give is very important, and I think, I don't know where the stock is currently in, but let's have a look together where the stock is currently bouncing. I guess it will recover from this 5%, depending what will be said on the conference call, this number will be obviously, adjusted. It's not doing much for my both positions. As I said in one of my videos, if the Amazon shares will fall the next day, today was huge, guys. Tomorrow will be maybe a break even with what we gained today, a little bit more. But overall, I think, this company has a great future, guys. And, if we are looking into the stock right now, you see that, we are somewhere in the 5% levels. And now everybody is waiting what will be said on the conference calls. And this is a huge input to what we will see tomorrow on the last day of trading on Friday. I definitely don't go out of Amazon because, they just showed us that, not only that they are a great financially company, but also a fantastic philanthropistic company. So I really like that as well, obviously. But let's have a look if we have some comments here. I think this is very important. Let's have a look. So here we have one message by Titan. The results are positive. Why after hours are negative? So first of all, the earnings per share was a little bit on the lower side, and there was also some expectation for revenue much bigger than what we have seen. But obviously, there was huge expectations, but though let's see how the overall market react tomorrow. I think, Amazon has huge, guys, huge way to grow. We have seen that in the guidance of Q2, one of the only companies that give guidance because they are just so good, right? No other company gives guidance because it's so bad. Google really fighted against giving guidance because it was so bad, right? And you see, Amazon just saying, maybe next quarter we will do 75 to 82 billion dollars. This is almost the record amount that they did last Christmas. So every quarter from now on will be Christmas time, guys. So prepare Santa for this. Amazon is coming for you. So there's people that thinking that Amazon will drop more. That's obviously, I think that's also very important. CS just wrote, I love Amazon Fresh. Delivery in 2 hours can't beat that. Who else is available to bring you fresh food and you can stay at home and be safe, prepare social distancing, and really just enjoy at home and be safe and get everything delivered. So let's have a look. So Volatile is saying, if you own a full share of Amazon right now, you are a smart person. Well, I agree. Amazon seems to be very high in price per share. But, in the end, it's not about the share price, it's about how big you can go up, right? I mean, you can have 3 shares of Tesla, for example, and go up 10%, or you can have 1 Amazon share and you can go 20% still. This doesn't matter in the end. Let's have a look. Market is super fragile and unexpected, unpredictable, guys. This is totally true. So Hyder just put it right out there. Amazon, Volatile is apparently Amazon bull because he's saying Amazon will go to 10K. And I totally agree. I think there's no reason why Amazon cannot, short term, which is for me like a couple of weeks or months, to 3,000 per share. If you have to understand that it's not only about the time of the crisis. It's about the long-term effect of consumers which think that it's better to stay home and order than going to the mall, then getting a parking space, then go stand in line and maybe get the product 10% even more expensive, right? Don't forget that Amazon is slashing the prices. They can, because they don't have like physical stores, they can just send it. And I don't know if you know it, but they have like crazy concepts out there. Okay, so let's have a look what we have else. Riva 502 said it. Amazon became a charity stock. Yeah, I mean, again, I think, as bigger you get, as more you have to give as well. I think that's true for not only companies, but individuals as well. You see that in Warren Buffett. You see that in big guys that are out there that just say, I do something good for the world. And I believe that's fantastic, right? Isn't it? I think it's a good thing. So let's have a look. Raphael is not paying 2K for a stock. Yeah, so I just highlight the comments in the comment section. So if you just want to follow which one I'm on it right now, so let's have a look. The latest comments. Really, they don't have any TP. I wonder how long that will last. Amazon has toilet paper. My local Publix doesn't. Yeah, maybe they should only sell toilet paper. I think maybe this is the hot selling stock right now. Apple, I just heard Apple also put earnings, but this we can discuss in another vlog, obviously, because this should be only Amazon. So JJ is asking the following. JJ is saying, Wolf, how optimistic are you with the stock? So I don't know if he meant, hey, how optimistic are you with the stock? Or if it's more like, hey, how optimistic are you with the stock? So I think, Amazon is a stock that you A, can buy always. B, has a fantastic great management. They are one of the most productive companies and more efficient companies in the world. Hard stop, okay? You can always buy Amazon. You cannot do anything wrong. I think now it's just pushing the whole digitalization much more further. People will buy more. They don't buy now everything online and then will go back to go to the shops and get things out of this. Basically when I bought all of this studio, my mic, my stream deck where I can put Amazon Elon Musk dancing, everything here. I actually bought on Amazon and it was fantastic experience. I maybe would go to the one or other store, but why spending on car or Uber or whatsoever? Why standing in line if e-commerce is the future? I think the people will change. This we will see also at big event that was catastrophic, like the 9/11. There was basically no airport security out there, and afterwards, now you're standing in security at least for half an hour. So things are changing with big events. So I think that this is a great. I think that's pretty much a lot of optimism that I have for Amazon forward. Obviously, the option trade is a little bit down. JJ asking about that as well. But I bought it obviously a little bit too prior to that, so I was already like 20-30% up. I should have sold. That's investing. Sometimes you are right and most you are wrong, and therefore however I'm still very positive on Amazon. I'm definitely, if tomorrow we see this number still in negative, I just want to have a look where the stock is at the current moment. We are somewhere bouncing at 5% in negative. This is nothing compared where the stock came from. Look the last few days. Here we just a few days we were back at 2,300. And 1 month ago even further down. Here mid April, 1st April. This was a great opportunity to buy. But again, I think you can buy always Amazon, and I think Amazon will be one of the most futuristic companies in the world. I just want to show you something that I think is fantastic. I will show you now Amazon flying warehouses, which sounds absolutely insane, but actually this will come true at one point. So let's have a look. This is the future, guys. This is Amazon. This is Amazon soon. So you will have like a flying warehouse where Amazon don't buy any warehouses anymore. Just it's flying around your house and your packages being delivered. So I think this is the future. And so UPS and FedEx will definitely not benefit from that, as you can imagine. And you see that Amazon also extend their business into the deliveries. So I think this will be pretty much of a replacement of this couriers like FedEx and UPS. They are very much then will be, let's say, not needed anymore. I think that Amazon is really going to the right direction with that as well, because this is something that Amazon and Tesla have in common and try to go vertically into the business. So if it makes sense to also own the stores, like we see slowly they're adapting some stores, or if it makes sense to own the delivery part of the business, the last mile, then they do that, and with cash. That is unbelievable. And therefore, thank you very much for watching. This was super exciting. And tomorrow, obviously, another live stream at the same time on the same channel. So I see you tomorrow. Thank you.